It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Texas Rangers. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Here's Eric Sogard, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Calhoun waits on it. One down.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He has an even 10 hits in 38 ABs. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. The pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
So he sets him down swinging. Lorenzo Cain is the second out of the opening frame.
Christian Yelich.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 for Christian Yelich.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Brandon Woodruff gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So striding forward now, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Now the pitch.
Hey.
The 0-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one, but in this situation he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Still 1-2. Now here it comes.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Now this is swung on and missed by Choo as he's dispatched for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. Now Andrus with a swing and a deep drive to left. Garcia looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. How about that? A solo home run for Elvis Andrus. As the Rangers strike first, it's 1-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or if he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
The right fielder,
High in the air out to center field.
Gallo.
Kane is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
Up next for the Rangers, Danny Santana, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here it comes. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Garcia. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. fly ball out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Digging in, Ryan Braun. Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes. One and one, the count to the Brewers' first baseman. And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Bases are empty. One man out. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
This is flared out towards second. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
That is it. The left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Avisail Garcia with a solo home run as the Brewers have cut the lead to 2-1 now.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
Here's Justin Smoke now.
Justin Smoke.
As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here now the 2-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But the Brewers get one back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rangers 2 and the Brewers 1. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Todd Frazier.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. fouled away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Popped up. Arcia calls for it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Rugnet Odor.
Into the box now, Rugnet Odor. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Woodruff is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty B. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Garcia. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
So next to the plate for Texas, Robinson Chirinos, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Guzman stands at second with 2 gone. 1-1 to Chirinos.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
3-1 to him now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Ready with the payoff pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Top of the third set to get underway. Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. In there, strike one. Narvaez, the former Chicago White Sox. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Eric Sogard, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A 1-1 is a ball below the zone.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Now the 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Grounded back up the middle. Odor towards second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Striding in, Christian Yelich. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
And a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the right fielder. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Brewers forced to settle for one. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 2-2. Striding forward now is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1. Outside, that's the ball.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
The 1-2. Softly hit toward the hole. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Elvis.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Nope. Count 1-0.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Skied into very shallow right. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 5, Willie.
So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1-0 the count. Line drive, base hit to right. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Three and one now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Three and one. Here it is.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, and a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So coming to the plate, Danny Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Too high, 1-0. Santana playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Rangers leave a pair, and after 3 it remains a 2-2 tie. Stepping in, Keston Hiura comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Keston Hiura.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
Hey!
One ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Digging in now, Avisail Garcia. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A 1 pitch on its way.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Odor has it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And how about the recovery here as they get him at second base, so forget about the miscue there as the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, all even at 2 apiece. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Pitch on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ronald Guzman.
At the plate now, Ronald Guzman. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
So now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. From the stretch, the 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. as he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last two batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One and 0. Here it is. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. Choo with a 2-ball 1-strike count here.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Swung on and belted to right for Choo. This one is deep. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate. And this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 5-2 Rangers. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage, thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
0-1 the count. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate, Omar Narvaez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Into the box, Eric Sogard. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 5 and the Brewers 2. Corbin Burns, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Corbin Burns.
Ready for another chance? Willie Calhoun. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Willie Calhoun.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses inside 1-0. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. 1 down. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. And the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Danny Santana. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Frazier.
Man at second here with 2 away, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First delivery to him on the way, and a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Two outs here with a runner at third. 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike. Rougned Odor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Texas, and it remains 5-2. Now batting, Lorenzo Cain. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Lorenzo Cain.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Now in the box, Christian Yelich. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Line drive, base hit to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Captain Hura.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron as the first pitch to him, a sinker in the dirt for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Two-0 count. The pitch.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that's over. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Guzman has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 24, Avisail Garcia.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Lifted in the air out to left. Calhoun waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And Brewers strand a couple. They trail 5-2. Bottom of the inning now. Here's Rougned Odor now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
To the plate now, Ronald Guzman, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's ball 2 now. Five-2 is our score here in inning number 6. The count now at 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Robinson Chirinos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They're still out in front 5-2. So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Justin Smoke.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Left side. Frazier is there. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
In now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he fouls this one off.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Hit back up the middle. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Nick Goody comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Orlando Arcia will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now another 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now to the plate, Eric Sogard. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. Andrus on to first. It's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. Milwaukee leads 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Shin-Soo Choo. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Two balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter.
Count 2-1.
Swung on and belted to right by Choo. This one's deep. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now. Andrews will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here it comes now to Andrews. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Willie Calhoun. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Line drive to center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Shelby Miller comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 45, Shelby Miller.
Stepping in now, Joey Gallo. He swings and grounds it to short. To second for 1. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Danny Santana. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Miller sets. Here's the 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Rangers add on thanks to this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Rangers 6 and the Brewers 2. Luis Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th. Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Cain. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ready with the 1-0.
Hey.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And that misses for ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Striding in once again, Keston Hiura. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses low and away, ball one.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
The 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Up next for Milwaukee, the first baseman, Ryan Braun.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
1-0 count. Here it is. And that's too high, ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Outside. 3-0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
That one's in there. 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Brewers strand 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Standing in, Todd Frazier. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Todd Frazier.
First pitch on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3, and right now the Rangers would do anything to get that leadoff guy on.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And another foul ball. Once again, a 3-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now back, second baseman,
Now at the plate, Rougned Odor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, guys, right there. You look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. This is in the air out to left field. Garcia has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rangers leave a pair. They lead it 6-2. Luke Farrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 60, Luke Farrell.
Avisail Garcia will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Nope, that's down. Ball, that's out. Ball
Can't
3.
find the zone here as the cutter low makes it 3-0. Justin Smoak waits on deck. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
The batter, the designated hitter, Justin Smoke.
In now the Brewers DH, Justin Smoke. So far 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch. A swing by Smoke, and this is soaring to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Stepping up to the plate, Omar Narvaez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. From the belt, the pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Calhoun waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Ready for another shot now, Orlando Arcia. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-1. Smoked on the ground left side. Andrus with the slide. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
6-2 the final total today. Texas took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Corey Kluber pitches well enough to get the W. Brandon Woodruff was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.